What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Kyle, aka Chartbully, back with another video. Before I get into the actual topic, I want to say I hope you guys had a safe and responsible New Year's Eve. Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's ready to kill it for the new decade. We're in 2020, baby. Very exciting. Hope you guys have your goals, your vision boards, anything like that written down, and you're ready to, attack and get going. So to get into the video, the topic is how much money do I need to start out trading Forex? This topic has been done thousands of times, and the reason I'm doing this video is because I want to give you guys a different take on which is my opinion on how much you need to come into the game with. So if you go to YouTube right now and you type how much start out Forex, you got videos all over, and you can click on any one of these, but most of them tell you the typical answer. They'll say you come in with $5 to $10. You can come in with how much money you're willing to lose or how much money you have available, and I mean, that's true. I can't say it's not. It's true. I can't disprove that, but what I can say is that's not a figure. When people type this in, I know when I typed this in, I wanted to see how much I really needed to come in the game with. If it was $500, was it $5,000, was it $50,000? I didn't know. So what I want to give you guys is actual basis on how much money you need to trade Forex. And real quick, if you go to these brokers, man, you can get into the game, man. Minimum deposits $1, $5, $5, $1, $25. It's not expensive. I mean, if you have a couple bucks on you can trade Forex. Actually, you can trade high volume, but you can trade Forex. So I made a chart here to give you guys some real numbers on how much money you need to trade Forex. And how can I do this? Well, let me preface by saying, do not put any money in your real account until you had the proper education, the training, you've practiced, you've been on demo, in my opinion, for at least a year. You practice with small accounts online, $5 to $10 here and there, and that you're really ready to come into the game. And when you are, this is when this comes into play, not before or any time in between, until you have got the education, the training, and the knowledge. And I hope you got your education from FX Mindshift. You can check the link in the description. Hit me on Gmail if you have any questions. Leave a comment if you have any questions. I will help you out as best as I can. The owner, Jeff, he's always available. Super cool guy. He'll help you out as well, okay? So I did this based upon what I would say is, I guess, the middle class income for most people. This is not based upon any research I did. This is just in my opinion. So I have it here from the low end of $13 an hour to about $33, and that equates to a little under 20k to a little bit over 63k. That's not including bonuses, overtimes, holiday pay, none of that stuff. It's just my opinion before taxes, all that stuff. So don't quote me on these numbers. These are just my opinion, okay? And the reason I did that is because when you first put in your account, you're used to making a certain amount daily from your job, from your 9 to 5, right? So if you're making $15 an hour, which I have highlighted here, you're used to making $120 a day, okay? That's $600 a week. When you're trading Forex and you make $120 a day, you're likely to check out at this daily figure. It's psychological because that's what your brain is used to seeing and used to feeling, and that's going to satisfy you in the market. I've talked to people about this in the past. I always say, what amount is going to satisfy you in the market? So if you're used to making $15 an hour and $120 daily, you make $120 a day, you're going to say, cool, I'm good. You'll hear people say, I bet as much money in 1 hour as I made in my job all day. Why am I here? Stuff like that. That's because they're used to making a certain amount, and when they hit that threshold, they're likely to be good. Especially if you're over leveraging, you don't even want to be in the market for that long, So that's why I say these daily numbers and weekly numbers are the most important. Monthly is going to come a little after. You'll start, equating your success on monthly figures and things like that. But when you're first getting started out, you're going to be checking that MT4 app every day. You're going to be checking that thing end of Friday, 5 o'clock. And you're going to compare that to where you're at Monday, and see how much profit you made throughout the week. Okay. So why did I do this, right? So here is how you can figure out how much money you really need to come into the market with. So typically they say typically only risk 1 to 2% per trade on the account, right? 1 to 3 is cool with me. I don't have any problem with 3%, but 1 to 2 is typically the meta for trading. Okay. So if you're used to making $120 a day, right? $600 a week. And let's say you come in the game with $500, right? And you go on the high side, you risk 3%, right? Your lot size is going to be 0.15, okay? This here is one mini lot. That's what this lot size equates to, right here, okay? You're making $1 per pip. Let me just... Yep. So you're making $1 per pip, okay? 25 pips per day is what they say you usually should go for. 20 to 25 pips per day. Keeps the bills away. You know how that goes. Okay. 25 isn't a little, but it isn't a lot. It's a very attainable pip amount. You can get that very quickly. You can get it in 30 minutes. It might take a couple hours. You can get it, period. Okay. You're making about $25 a day. Okay. Is that really going to satisfy you at the end of the day? You can say like, well, I can compound it. That's good. You can do that. And you got to have that mindset for it. But for most people, they're used to this number, $120 a day. And when you only come in and make $25, it doesn't feel like it's worth your time. And I can speak from experience. Most of the time I've blown my accounts is because I've over leveraged, because I wasn't seeing the profits I wanted to see. It wasn't that I wasn't making good trades or I wasn't in profit. I probably held the trade too long until it turned against me. If I had a higher starting balance and I had a proper lot size that would have satisfied me, I'd have been good and won that trade and probably kept compounding my account and stopped blowing accounts. That's why they gave you guys leverage, 1 to 1,000, 1 to 500, 1 to 250. They want you guys to come in with this small amount of $500. And I'm gonna say that's all you have, and you want to trade and you're cool with that, fine. Don't let me deter you. But what I want to say is, if you want to trade responsibly and you're really prepared for this game, you're going to need a few $1,000s, right? So let's say, for instance, like I said, you're used to making $125 a day. In this example, $120 a day, excuse me. And instead of 500, let's say you come with 2,000. Okay. Now we're trading at 3%. Let's say we take this down to just 2%. Now we're trading within the guidelines of 1 to 2%. We're playing defense against Forex, and we're protecting ourselves from over leveraging our account, right? So with that said, we're at 0.4. A 4 mini lot is going to give you about 100. Making 25 pips per day, you're getting $4 per pip. You're getting $100 a day if you just stop at 25 pips, right? That there is big, right? Because now you can quantify it in your mind. You can say, I'm making $100 a day. I only make $120 a day for my job. I'm getting close. I'm ready. I'm getting there. You're going to start feeling better about yourself, better about your trading. And let's say you come in with $2,500, right? Trading 2%. Now you're getting a 5 mini lot. You're getting a half standard, as they call it. Now you're really getting $125 a day. And if you want to bump up your risk a little bit to 3%, 0.75, that's $175 a day, right? You're making more than you've made at your job already. And that there is going to excite you. It's going to keep you going. It's going to stop you from making multiple entries. It's going to stop you from over trading. So when you hit this number, you're probably going to check out. Now, obviously, with compounding, this number grows and grows and grows and grows until, you know, whenever. But I'm just saying, initially when you come into the game and you want to trade responsibly and not trade 10%, 30% of your account, and you only want to trade 1 to 2%, equate that to how much your current situation is now. You know, make it reasonable for you, make it real for you. You know, you can say without a doubt, if I come in with $2,500 trading 2% and I get 25 pips a day, I'm making my daily wage already. You already know your bills are paid. You already know your lifestyle is going to be at this amount, right? So it only gets better if you add more money. Your profits are growing. You're adding on to your profits as they're going, and it only gets better. So with that said, that's really all I have. I'm gonna leave this sheet, this Google sheet, in the description for you guys to download. You can change the numbers. You can play with it. Do whatever you guys need to do to be successful. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I look forward to hearing what you have to say about this. I hope this was an actual thing to help you guys out. Hope it was real to you. Hope this was different than what you're used to seeing or hearing on YouTube. And with that said, that's all I have. It's the first video 2020. I'm going to be dropping a lot more. Please hit the subscribe button. If you don't have the education, please click the link in the description. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Hit me on Gmail. It's in the description as well. I look forward to seeing you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. With that said, man, peace.